All right, Shalom, Akyam. This is the brother Ba'ar from the GMS Salt, GMS West Palm Camp. And first, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham, Rakah, Kodash. I like to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. I like to give salutations to the Akim preaching the gospel across the four corners of the earth in truth and in sincerity. Shalom, Akim. Shalom. I wanted to do a quick lesson, man, before I head off to camp. And I just wanted to bring out a few precepts which was on my mind the other day. And I'm going to start off with this first precept. This is Isaiah 40, verse 21. It says, "Have ye not known? Have ye not heard? Hath it not been told you from the beginning? Have ye not understood from the foundations of the earth?" I thought about that as I was walking throughout, the market and the supermarket. And once again, looking at the people, looking at their expressions, looking at the extent that they're willing to go to because they believe, they're afraid of this virus. Wearing gloves and masks, looking ridiculous, afraid to touch anything, afraid to get too close to people. Just seeing the worry in their eyes, the worries in their face, in their faces. It just, you sit back and you think, you like, yo, haven't you heard? Haven't you not known that the day of the Lord is darkness and not light? A lot of these people, they have no excuse. Because have you not heard? Okay? You've heard the word. You've heard the prophecies. Okay? Even within Esau's quote-unquote prophets, which, they claim to prophesy within their movies for years. For years. Throughout the 80s, going back even to the 70s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and the 2000s. Everybody knows, they've been showing you the last days according to what they understand. But then also the Most High sent his prophets, the true prophets, out on the highways and byways, okay, doing these videos on YouTube, okay, and telling you the end game according to the scriptures. Okay, so these people, they have no excuse. They knew this day was coming. They knew this day was coming. Why are you acting the way that you're acting? Why are you so afraid to die? You knew this day was coming. You knew the day of judgment was coming. You should have it. You should have it in your minds. You should have it set in your minds, that you're going to be judged. That you could possibly die. Okay? That you're going into slavery. Okay? A lot of these people, they haven't, I'm going to title this video, they're acting brand new. Have you not heard? Everybody's acting brand new as if they haven't heard these words being spoken. Okay? From their grandparents, their great-grandparents, from their grandparents, from their parents. Okay? All in the movies, the prophets, the scriptures. Haven't you heard? Haven't you heard this day was coming? This moment was coming, this time was coming? All of a sudden you see these people scrambling, worried. There's nothing to worry about. This is your judgment. Okay? This is your judgment. You're going to receive the fruits of your works, man. They knew this day was coming. They just thought it was, they just thought if they could just ignore the words of the Most High, ignore prophecy, that these things won't come to pass. Have you not heard? All right. Let me bring out a few more precepts, man. All right. These people, they acting brand new, man. Those of us who are in this truth, we're not acting brand new. Okay. Because we knew this day was coming. Thus saith the Bible. Thus saith the scriptures. You know, out of all the prophets, even from the very beginning, okay, the prophets from the very beginning, the Most High declared the end from the beginning, telling you, having it written, what's getting ready to happen, how everything is going to play out. Okay, we don't know everything as far as the details, but the Most High gave us moments of time, prophecies, and especially in particular, the end time prophecies. Okay, and the Most High sent his son. He sent Yahushua to be the true last prophet. Okay, and to warn the people, to warn our people in particular. Okay, because the Lord knew that the world was not gonna, they weren't gonna look out. Okay, but the elect are gonna look out for the prophecy. They're gonna take heed to the word of the Most High. They're gonna take heed to the word of Yahushua. Okay, but the rest of the world, they're not gonna take heed. The rest of the world is showing themselves that they never believed in the scriptures. They never believed in the Most High. You know, the veil has truly been lifted in this place. Because I thought you believed in the Most High. I thought you believed in the scriptures. But it's showing that you weren't even looking. You weren't even paying attention. You didn't truly believe. These people are being caught off guard and they're worried. Didn't you know that you can't escape from the judgment of the Lord? Didn't your pastors warn you? I mean, you seen it in the movies. You knew this day was coming. Now you acting brand new. You can't run from this. All right? Man. Actually, I'm going to skip down a precept, and I'm just going to go to Zephaniah. You know? I had everything in a particular order, but you know, the Spirit got me going in this order. So, let me go to Zephaniah. Zephaniah 1 verse 18. But I believe I want to start at the top a little further. I'm going to start at 14. It says, the great day of the Lord is near. It is near, and hasteth greatly, even the voice of the day of the Lord. The mighty man shall cry there bitterly. That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness, a day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities and against the high towers. I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Lord. And their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as the dung. And you see, and that's another reason why 2/3 of our people, primarily, and the other nations, the reason why they're walking around like this, the Lord even said it. They're going to walk in distress, man, because these people look distressed, man. They look worried, okay? Because they have sinned against the Lord, and they know it deep down in their spirit, because they're the wicked. They're the wicked, man, and even 2/3 of our people, man, they're wicked, man. The other nations, they're wicked. And still, no one is talking about the prophecies of the Most High. You know, one out of every 100 people I interact with mention the Lord. Mention this is the Most High's judgment. You know, and may the Most High have mercy on those people, man. And those 2 people that I interacted with, they were Jakes. And may the Most High have mercy on them, because they at least considered. Okay? They're not walking around with gloves and masks. They actually put their faith in the Most High. They may not know the name of the Most High. They may not understand his way. But they know that this is the day of the Most High. This is the day of the Lord. Okay? They understand that. And you know, hey, I pray for them. You know, and I ask the Lord to have mercy on them, and that they may be delivered. But the rest of our people and the other nations, they know that they've sinned against the Lord. Okay? They know. And it says, I'll read 17 again. And I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Lord. And their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as dung, man. There's going to be dead bodies everywhere, man. You know, the brothers have been putting up videos about, you know, what's been going on overseas and stuff like that. Not overseas, but any other countries and in the islands and stuff like that, in Venezuela and stuff like that. And you see bodies. Esau won't touch these dead bodies because they fear of of infection. Okay, because these bodies are already starting to decay in these streets, and they fear moving them. They don't want to get sick. But what that's going to do, by them not moving these bodies and getting rid of these bodies, they're going to create new pestilences are going to come from that. Okay, when people get a whiff, there's certain odors that you breathe in. It can make you sick. Okay, if you've ever smelt like any dead carcass, you know, and it's been sitting there for quite some time. Okay, and it's been sitting there for quite some time, it will make you sick. Okay, you'll feel it all in your throat and in your sinuses and stuff like that. It's gonna be 100 times worse, man, 1,000 times worse, because we're going to be walking around a bunch of dead carcasses in that time. Okay, and that's the judgment of the Lord, man. Okay, and you know, the Wadi Yahweh Bashim Yahshua for this day, man, for the day of judgment, man. So this world could be judged, man, so we can get out of this position that we're in, so we can get out of this captivity, you know, so we could, you know, live in peace. All right, but verse 18 says, neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath, but the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy. For he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land. And that land is Babylon. Okay? These people figured that they could, you know, buy their way out of this captivity, out of judgment. Okay, they feel like they could, you know, survive this judgment that's coming. That they can buy all the toilet paper, they can buy all the meat. Okay, buy all the food off the shelves. Okay, because they think and believe that they can escape the judgment of the Most High. They really think that they're gonna be able to escape, but they're not going to be able to escape, because if they read the scriptures, they would know that. If their pastors, these so-called pastors, were being honest with them, then they would know that. But these pastors have been lying to them this whole time. So neither their silver nor their gold is going to deliver them from that day. It doesn't matter how much money you have. You can convert all your dollars into silver and gold before the economic system collapsed. It's not going to save you, man. When there's going to be millions of billions of people starving, it's not going to save you, man. It's not going to save you from the angels of the Lord. It's not going to save you from the Lord himself. But these people believe that they believe that this day is not coming to pass. They believe that this pestilences and all these things that are getting ready to come to pass, that are actually coming, they believe that they could just survive it through. They believe that, oh, it's just going to come, it's just going to go away after a while and everything is going to go back to normal. This is the mind of the wicked. Okay? But the way of the Lord, man, is gonna rule this earth, man, completely. Okay, judgment is coming. You know, and I love and to get that understanding, I love reading Psalms, man, and reading how the mentality of David, man. You know, David, when he speaks, he's all about judgment, man, and I'm with that. You know. And I'm with that. Those of us brothers who are in this truth, man, we're willing, we put our lives on the line. Okay? We put our lives on the line. And, you know, we know that we're going to be judged ourselves. But we understand through the scriptures the outcome of judgment. That we're going to receive the kingdom of heaven. And we're willing to go through that. You know, we're willing to go through Jacob's trouble to receive what's coming on the other side. Okay? Let me go to 24, Matthew 24, verse 14. All right, now I'm gonna go to Matthew 24, You know, I should have, the Spirit had me switch up the precepts. But Matthew 24, verse 14. Salakia. All right. And it says, and it says, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. Okay? And this gospel has been preached across the four corners of the earth. It has been preached Salakia. It has been preached okay, in all the world. Okay? And how was this able to happen? This was able to happen via the internet, via the unicorn. Okay? You have brothers in UK, you have brothers in Asia, you have brothers in all parts of the world, okay, that are out on the highways and byways and prophesying the downfall of these kingdoms, prophesying the downfall of these other nations, okay, right before their faces, man. You know, for a long time, they thought it was a joke. They thought, they were mocking and scoffing at the brothers. But now where are the scoffers? They're gone. Okay, because the words of the Most High is coming to pass. The words that are in the scriptures are coming to pass. The word of the Most High is standing tall and shining bright. Okay, this is his word lasts forever. Okay, his word lasts forever. The Most High can raise his hand and say that he lived forever, and he's showing that. Okay, he's showing that. And do you think that the rest of the world, do you think the world is acknowledging the power of the Most High? No, they're not. But they're gonna pay for that in the flesh. Okay, they're gonna pay for that. All right. So we know we're at the end because the word, there's nobody that you can interact with, okay? And then if you ask them, have they ever heard about the Israelites? No one's gonna say no, because everybody has heard about the Israelites, the true Israelites, okay? The Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. They've heard the word of the Most High. They've heard the message that that the men of the Lord had to preach on the highways and byways, whether they came across them out on the highways and byways or on the internet. Okay, everybody heard this. The Most High put the Spirit, starting with the apostles, man, the elder apostles, man, to have brothers go so hard. It was at one point where if anything was to pop off globally in the news and the media, if you was to Google it, brothers from GMS, Great Millstone, their videos would pop up first. Okay, that was before Esau started messing with the algorithm. Okay, but for a long time, man, brothers' videos would always pop up in everybody's timelines. Okay, brothers are going heavy even on Facebook, where even though the elders didn't want brothers to be on Facebook, the brothers went hard on Facebook. And it may not have been brothers in Great Millstone, but it's been brothers who believe in this truth, believe in the word of the Most High. Okay, they've been doing whatever they could do on Facebook, on Instagram, or whatever social media outlet there is out there. They've been doing the work, man. Okay, they've been doing the work to the best of their ability. They've been spreading the gospel to the best of their abilities, and they're going to be rewarded for that, man. Okay, because this word can't be stopped. Okay, because it's the truth. Okay, because this book is in pretty much everybody's home. Okay, we're not lying. The Lord said, let every man be a liar. Let the Most High be true and every man a liar. What does that mean? Okay, let the word of the Most High be true. It doesn't matter what I say, and it doesn't matter what you say. It's what the scriptures say. Okay, and I've been noticing, man. You know what? I'll save that for another day. But let me close shop. All right, let me go to Romans 10 verse 18, and I want to say, the water Yahweh Shem Shai, for the brother in GMS Watchman, and I kind of missed this precept, and when I watched his video, I seen it. I was like, oh man, I got to use that one, because that's exactly according to the topic of the lesson, and that's the spirit the brother did that lesson, because I had that lesson in mind. Okay, but this is Romans 10, and I'm going to start Romans 10 and 18, but I'm going to start at 17. It says, so then, faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of the Most High. But I say, have they not heard? Yes, verily. Their sound went into all the earth, and their words unto the ends of the world. Okay? The word, the true gospel has been heard across the four corners of the earth, man. In Asia, even as far as, what is it? Not the Netherlands. Wow. I know as far as the Solomon Islands, New Zealand, going far east as possible because of the unicorn, because of the internet. Okay? In this word, how do we know that this word has gone across the four corners of the earth? But because of the internet and because of the satellite, you'll have people in other countries who can speak English just as well as people do here in Babylon. And that's how this word has gone across the four corners of the earth. Whatever we watch here in Babylon and YouTube, they watch there wherever they are. Okay, wherever country they are, because of the internet, because of the satellite. Okay, but let me continue. And it says, but I say, did not Yasha'Allah know? First Moses saith, I will provoke you to jealousy by them that are no people, and by a foolish nation will I anger you. Okay, and who is that talking about? Okay, that's talking about Esau, the so-called white man. Okay, because they're a base people, man. They have no understanding. The only reason why it sounds like they have understanding is because we're dwelling in their world that they've created. Okay, not the earth, but the world. Okay, their world, just like the animal world, the sports world. This is their world. Okay, and they intentionally dumb down the people. Okay, so the whole world is in complete darkness, and for a long time only the elite knew who we were, and only the elite knew the truth about the world. But the Most High woke us up, okay, and blessed us with His word, His wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and then everything else followed after that. Okay, now the secrets of the elite are no longer a secret. Everybody knows what they're planning on doing. So we understand at some point that they're going to come down with great wrath, because there's nothing they can hide anymore. Okay, and it says, I will provoke you to jealousy by them that are no people. Okay, because Esau is a no people. They have no true culture. They have no true foundation. Okay, all of the culture that they have, they took from everybody else. All the traditions that they do have, it didn't originate from them. Okay, they took them from the other nations. Okay, so they are a no people. All right, and it says, and by a foolish nation I will anger you. But Isaiah is very bold and saith, I was found of them that sought me not. I was made manifest unto them that asked not after me. But to Yasha'Allah he saith all day long, I have stretched forth my hands unto a disobedient and gainsaying people. And that's our people, man. That's our people to a T, man. But I just wanted to bring that out, man. Everybody's acting brand new. Have they not heard? Okay, they've heard. Okay, they've heard. Everybody wants to be PC and politically correct, but they've heard. All right, but I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shah Bahasham Rakah Quadash. I like to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. I like to give salutations to the Akim preaching the gospel across the four corners of the earth in truth and in sincerity. Shalom, Akim. Shalom.